because, and you said, and I quote, because it's not stories instead of two.
Yep.
Yeah, Ricky and Billy wasn't happy with me, but I think he was more unhappy with himself.
Yes. Because I was way too fast. Myself and Nick off Matt.
Ask Ricky too intelligent for Clark.
Indeed.
So what's the stream, Harry?
Give it a moment. It is Hogwarts Legacy.
Oh, the one where I got the idea for Ancient Magic Realm. Got it.
Yep.
I'm so surprised you were okay with that.
Why wouldn't I be?
Fair enough. Also, to be fair, I guess you also know that I'm not going to go as extreme with it as Ricky or Thomas will.
Or me.
I have noticed that I keep things very restrained compared to everybody else.
Yep.
I guess I use more rules about. I guess I'm more control about myself than with other stuff.
Indeed.
For example, with Indigo Glory, why did I handle myself with extreme rules, whereas I can't do whatever the heck you want. Go right ahead.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Just step it up.
That's Snape? Harry, did you find Snape's long lost cousin?
Isn't quite something. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Snape, so no. Did you collect Snape's ancestor?
No.
Bring in name him. Damien.
Get all the boxes out there again.
The long hair thing is based on how. Oh, well, my hair isn't that long now, but my hair was at one point that long.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spell we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me all the time.
Eleazar! George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've had related to more vaguely defined destinations than this.
You're good at
Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave kind of fright to some theatergoers in West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I best not speak here, Eleazar. Of course. Why don't we speak on to Hogwarts? We had a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to. Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you. Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
That's just because. I wonder who the carriage driver first saw die.
Just barely.
Yeah.
And who is your traveling companion? A new student. New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary. It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late. Nor have I. Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far up the ministry. Have you seen this? I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife,
Yeah, pretty much.
who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about that not before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities.
Nice.
Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
But she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like concrete metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
At the same time, unlike house elves, I feel bad for the house elves. The goblins at the same time, you're equally assholes, and I can't entirely be on your side.
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait.
And honestly, it's like, wow, this is actually...
We didn't.
Oh, that happened.
Oh my god, the dragon is
Die.
The key!
Yeah.
oh shit, I should have gone that route. Come on, get the pork king. You say a word to get money over there.
You weren't.
Multiple different fucking ways of tomorrow morning.
You're hurt.
Indeed.
In this universe.
Perhaps a bit.
And yet, in the second
Take this.
Fantastic
It's Wickedwell potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
To transport Grindelwald. Why do you gotta go by carriage?
What happened?
Poor George. I can't
For
believe it.
fuck's sake.
What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never.
Professor?
Yeah,
Sir,
fucking
where are we?
I'm not sure.
In a big glowing
But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
Nice. Also,
Anyone else know? Notice?
I'm feeling better, sir. If
What?
you'd like to look around a bit.
I would.
What, no one else knows
But
there
stay
was a
close.
glowing collar on the day
We've no
before?
idea who created this port key.
apparently not.
Or why.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins.
How do you know
The
you're in
port key was meant to
Scotland?
lead us there. I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and won't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
That leaves Scotland. And also, it's not raining right now, so it can't be England, so we gotta get Scotland.
Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
No, this
Yes,
is not
a
funny.
powerful magic wielded by a rare few. Seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search.
Yeah.
Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Yeah.
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent!
Ice shot.
Okay, that was a cool thing.
Indeed.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
I like
Your wand
doing
work's
that in the
improving
box.
with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
I did that on purpose with the birds.
Up there.
Never actually checked out over here. Where is anything over here? Other than possibly do that too. Yes, there is. Ah, I got 36 coins from that.
Look at the chest.
We're close now. It's
Never
just
actually
ahead.
went that direction. Like, it's been three times at the very least. Never went that direction before. There's one thing I will never not question. It's not about this, but it's about the creator of the series' reaction. Hello, Dragon. I'll get to that in a moment. Hello to the person in the chat. But like the fact that it's that growling thing, you know, it's all iffy because people like Malfoy, despite the fact that she wrote him to be likable.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they value their
It's not that
privacy.
it's hard to make a
Porky led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems
It really
out of
is.
place.
Yeah, man.
Also,
If you want to make it like, holy shit, man,
like maybe, you know, instead of having him constantly having emotional and later on mental breakdowns because of what he's
Professor,
doing, the
this statue.
This may have been his
relishing
home.
in what he was doing.
well, you would make him more of an asshole. It's not like it's hard to make him an asshole. He's like that's the thing.
He's haunted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor
You know
Fig.
his background and everything. It's perfect. It's pretty easy.
And the hilarious thing in a stupid manner is the fact that she gets all uppity with people who don't seem to like Snape.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that
Wait.
enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see
Yeah.
anything.
There's that glow again. Like the glow on the porky container.
Reprehensible things that we know he did.
And honestly,
In Merlin's
this is
name?
both an opinion and based on evidence at the same time.
Godric's heart.
Yeah, the whole
Where
feud
are
between
we?
Snape and the
I
Marauders.
don't believe it.
Snape was the one who started it. Because back on the train when they first met,
Hello?
the future Marauders, being James, Sirius, and Lupin. Yeah, they were just talking to each other. They're like, hey, do you want to be in Gryffindor too? And it's like, yeah, that's one of the best houses. And Severus decides to insert himself into the conversation by mouthing off about
It
them,
can't be.
specifically about the Gryffindor house.
Just a moment.
I was about to say, like, what the fuck did you expect was going to happen?
Like, because they're 11 at that point.
Welcome to Gringotts Visiting Bank.
Like, Nick, what's
Vault
something that
number
if somebody
12,
mouthed
I
off about
presume.
and when they're not a part of the conversation,
Precisely.
how would you react as an 11-year-old?
The key.
When did we
The wax
ask
portkey.
you?
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah, like he genuinely
This
wasn't
way,
part of
then.
the conversation. Yeah.
Stay close.
Like, I doubt they would mind if him staying in the car. My guy, this is a
After
conversation
you.
between the three of us.
Like, if they shared him...
Keep your hands inside the car if you don't wish to move them.
That's that'd be one thing, but that's not what happened.
Yeah, like, they didn't make any sort of, like, he never mentioned Weinstein, Slytherin, anything. And so they never made any cracks
How
about
many
that.
vaults are there?
Hundreds.
No,
In
it's-
fact, you'll see quite a few on the way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest. Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts? They are most uncommon.
And,
Only one with
well,
great
yes,
wealth
they were the ones who struck
could
first when
arrange
it
for
comes to
such a
their
service.
brains. Overall, the one who started
I want to take a
it
breath.
was Snape.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you? Heard of it? These are the lower vaults that were passing out.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the town. Settle in, we've quite a distance to go.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your
But I'm
way.
more referring to the fact that, he's supposed to be, from Voldemort's perspective, posing as a reformed Death Eater, yet he acts the exact same as he did. Yeah, because like he acts the exact same as he did back when he was a Death Eater, treating anyone that wasn't.
The armband that god was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the pocket container.
No, darker. I saw that same glow in the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin. He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Where anyone goes there anymore.
He's a damn good potion professor. And if he ever needed to put dark arts, if it's in dark arts, there you go.
But what I mean is that,
Here we are.
well, let's say you were Voldemort, or Nick, and Severus, is posing as
When
a
was the last time
reformed
this
or
vault was
Death Eater.
accessed?
A
Would you
goblin has
not
been
be
stationed in
suspicious
my
of the fact
desk
that
for
he still
hundreds
acts
of
like a
years?
prick to
In that
everyone
time, no
who
one
is a
has visited
Slytherin when he's
Vault 12.
supposed to be, quote,
Until
reborn?
today.
Yeah, and I also got this something
Like I found out about this
Thank you for
to our
your help.
muted friend and Ricky, where, well, it would be acceptable, not really to raise any alarms if Snape was only that way with Gryffindors, because even reformed, he still has some bad blood with Gryffindors. First because of James, the Marauders, and
suppose we should be
even
looking
in
for?
some way, shape, or
I'm not
form,
sure.
Lily herself.
So, I wonder if
So,
the instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the Hogwarts key and then close the door.
Professor,
So
That was
Snape
certainly
doesn't give
unexpected.
purely to Gryffindors.
Let me
Yeah,
think.
well, a well-written
There must be
Voldemort.
something
I love
here.
the book and the movie series. Don't get me wrong,
Revelio
but there are
grounds.
some major flaws.
Revelio.
Yes,
And a
a
well-written
revealing charm.
Voldemort wouldn't
No time like the
would not
present.
pay 2 licks of
Let's
shit.
see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
For God's sake, Voldemort was a professor.
Actually, he tried to be a professor.
Revelio.
There, I saw something. Move a bit closer and try again.
Like, if you, if Dumbledore's a I don't care if you guys being on this whole
Well, that's a start. Guess that's simple again. I didn't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the portkey container.
Yep.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Indeed.
Lumos! Revelio. This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Hello, Ricky. Sorry about that. So simple.
You are Gouda.
Don't worry about hold down the fort while you're here. That's good.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
How
That
Snape is
glow
a
again,
terrible
but on the floor.
Triple agent. Good God, if you ask
What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
Indeed.
That statue.
What statue?
Jesus Christ, this guy.
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
She never loved you, Snape.
Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait, when you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Yep. Which,
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
bookgoers will notice that James actually got even worse towards him after that.
And you know what? It makes goddamn sense. Because if there's one
Well done.
thing that Griffin
Reflection's
knows,
turning towards
that
me.
is often
It does follow the
every
light.
house has both good carrots and bad trees. And yes, a Griffin knows the inseparable sanctimonious beast that lives in that. Absolutely.
But they are loyal to a fault.
What they were is that they should not think it's
Like I said, they are loyal to a fault. Yeah.
Stay close!
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? Luma, what's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Ah, that's where they're leading. That glow again. Revelio.
Sweet. Oh, absolutely. It looks gorgeous.
I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos.
Oh, it broke back.
I seem to have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Lumos.
Yeah.
again, this might not be. Again, I also just love how they just take like creative chances with this game, where it's like, yeah, not entirely like. Yeah, I get it.
Indeed.
There you are. How did
Be a
you...
very different game also.
What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That isn't only a basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder...
Viewing memories.
Doesn't make it not a basin. The basin is what the pensive stuff is in.
Oh, yes, let's just,
Follow my lead.
randomly. Fuck whoever that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
All is in place. The portkey is well hidden, perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created may be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can. Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain. Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the ritual wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge and the responsibility that accompanies it. We've done all that we can.
How's it going, Ricky? Good.
The brainstorming.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries.
Just random shit.
And you,
Random
it
random
seems,
guys be able to use ancient magic.
are the key to understanding why. We will...
Like that shit does.
Someone's coming.
Drops normal spells to
Who were they?
I don't know.
three.
But
Yeah.
sir, you shouldn't be in
Like,
there.
I'm sure. When you get constantly trying to
I was right. Ramrock.
normally you can't do that.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit
Yeah.
Adam's vault. And why are you
Yeah.
here? No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
In giant spire tiny and just fucking
Yeah.
Sir,
Now
they
just
had the key to the vault.
I kind of assume that's not
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear.
I'm asking you.
Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with
Yeah.
a key and using candle.
He's just like,
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you
Yeah, pretty much.
yes.
Well,
He kind
perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Yes.
Fine, sir.
I've never seen... Wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here.
It sounds like he's the bad guy.
Come,
It sounds like he's the bad guy.
we have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Nice.
I don't know how this guy's scales compare to like Voldemort, but fair enough, he's gonna give him a bunch of blankets there and he's
Yep.
like, that shit's back in the free coast. Ancient magic.
Imagine an ancient magic in here. That's Crucio. And yes, this entire thing was won along the B-Wing title card. But like seriously, imagine ancient magic version of the torture verse. After all, you can't really ancient magic enhance the death curse. How do you enhance death?
You could if you really just want to be an ass. I mean, you could if you really just want to be an asshole.
But no, legitimately, how do you
We haven't
enhance
missed the sorting
death?
ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I
Unless
must
the
contact the
ancient
ministry.
and magic
They need to
version
know what happened to
destroys
Jordan
ghosts.
and Ward of Randall.
Not really much
For the
you
moment,
can really do.
I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you.
And also,
Ready for the sorting ceremony?
with this guy, like now, the main character of this game, every boy could they give really a run for their money in terms of magical pass.
Yeah.
Because again, Harry is a very powerful wizard.
Am I the
Ancient
only
magic is
one?
pop as fuck.
Am I the only one who thinks this got the headmaster looks like a mix of Tony Stark and Jack
Prepare
Sparrow?
yourself to meet the headmaster.
So we're going
Fig,
to
nice
so
of
he's
you to
going to
join us.
sell us out to
The sorting ceremony is over.
There were
While also selling weapons and arrows.
Complications?
It seems the goblin from
There's a little, I don't know why.
Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left.
Wait a minute.
If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
but yeah, that
I'll be in
is
touch.
Sirius's ancestor.
Wait. What?
Yeah, Sirius Black's ancestor was a headmaster of Hogwarts.
Fuck yeah, baby.
And
Professor
and the
Weasley.
And that fat
One
woman.
more to be sorted.
Well, chubby woman. That is a Weasley.
Welcome. You're just in
The
time.
deputy
Have a seat.
headmistress. Yeah, he does that.
You gotta love it.
Yeah.
God, Sirius got fucking in us.
Get on there, others, aren't you?
Yep.
You come here with preferences and preconceptions, certain expectations.
Hey, you know, someone's gotta be.
Indeed.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Yep.
Hogwarts has much to offer dedicated students. And what you learn
know
in
blue this
class
time?
will prepare
And
you
because
for
of that,
challenges outside the
Yeah, for
classroom
this run,
as well.
I'm going to be doing 4 runs.
You're clever indeed.
So there you
You have the
all the
ability
questions
to
I can
reflect clearly on that which
Oh,
puzzles others. And you've a
If
ready
you
mind,
connected in
quick
your
to learn.
in a
Perhaps you
Hogwarts
belong in
account,
Ravenclaw.
so it was a whole fan club thing, and probably still exists. Yeah. Like my thing, I'm already a Ravenclaw, so it gives that as a default option. But as you see, I'm pointing at with my cursor, you can choose a different house if you want. I'm choosing to accept my position, and for this run, also, well, interesting thing. While you can go
You
to
belong in Ravenclaw.
Azkaban, and only one house has that bonus side mission.
And that's this?
No. In fact, Ravenclaw doesn't have any bonus house exclusive side missions.
Really?
Yeah. I will give you
And one more.
I will give you 2 extra
Due to
guesses
the
on which
unfortunate
houses
injury on the
that you
pitch
can
in last
go
spring's
into to
final,
go to.
this year's Quidditch season has been
Azkaban.
cancelled.
Nope.
Enough!
No.
It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but
Yeah.
don't tempt me. You are here to
Yeah,
focus
there's a
on your
whole
academic
exclusive
futures.
mission
I'm
that
sure you will
leads
have plenty
you
to do with
to
all classes begin tomorrow.
To Wizard or
I
Alcatraz.
said, I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Why? That doesn't make any sense.
I honestly don't know.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I
Yeah.
proceed to
Or
examine.
even Ravenclaw.
As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased
Yeah.
to meet you.
It's
Nice to meet you as well,
who
Professor.
you get to see
As Deputy
the
Headmistress,
Azkaban
it is
with.
my distinct honor to show you to your common room.
That
Right
makes
this way.
zero goddamn sense.
But yeah, like I said, I will be doing 4 runs of this
It
game.
is quite uncommon for a student to begin as a 5th year. Might be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I am, Professor.
This is the entrance to the Ravenclaw common room.
Yes,
You
we
must
got
solve a
it. I know
riddle
that.
to enter. I won't be of much help, I'm afraid. This sort of thing has always confounded me.
Who lived longer? The ghost or the poltergeist?
Ghost or a poltergeist? A non-being can never have been.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the...
Wrong button. Oh, wait. Alright, I don't have that menu yet because I don't have that little book. And apparently just walking by this table broke the tea set. Well, sorry to whoever owned a tea set. Nice room.
This should be interesting.
Must be different. I'm not sure this is the right spot.
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones.
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Disney used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about the Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory and seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about, different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
Oh, boys.
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps. But it runs in my family.
Hello.
We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
I approve of the pun.
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlic, encourages it.
A
And I
herbology
don't think
teacher
Professor
named
Sharp,
Professor
our potions
Garlic.
master, cares where you get your ingredients as long as your brews are all perfect.
Really?
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Disney.
Thank you. And good luck to you
Yeah.
too on your first day.
Now there actually is
That's just brilliant, Arnie. Brilliant. You think you could... Ah! That is not how that... Why, hello. Would you like to take a look?
You're alright, Ricky.
Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I'd recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy.
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
Mr. Simpson, if you care so.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. Sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all fifth years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you.
Yeah, you're thinking Kingdom Hearts magic, Nick.
Just have to wait for the right moment.
I will get to the ladies.
Ladies. Did someone say Ravenclaw?
But yeah, that's what these two knights are doing. They're blocking me because I have a male appendage.
You have a penis.
This should be interesting.
Yes.
What is that, the female lavatories?
No, no. The downstairs area, is the female bedrooms.
Oh! I gotcha.
The dorms are co-ed, but the
Interesting.
rooms are, but the sleeping arrangements are not.
One moment. Watch this.
What are you doing, weirdo?
Someone threw a dump bomb. Let's get out.
That wasn't quite the reaction I
Yeah.
wanted. Oh well.
Right. What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters. And you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
This game gives Ravenclaw a bit of spotlight so that they're able to actually, be more,
I'm glad to be here.
Yeah,
Ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it.
In
Truly,
fact,
there's no reason to be
this
nervous.
game
Most
is the
professors are
first
fine
time
and fair.
outside
I mean,
of
not all of the tricks I play are as
you know,
simple as a
concept
toss
art.
dung bomb, and I'm still here.
that we actually get
Did
to
you
see
say
the
most
Hufflepuff
professors are fun but fair?
door.
I did, but probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to
We only
me.
ever saw the
Nice
common
meeting you.
room
You too,
of Gryffindor, or Slytherin,
Hey,
and Ravenclaw,
Ravenclaw.
both in book and
Professor
movie.
Weasley is looking for you just outside. You'd best not keep her
Yeah,
waiting.
fuck the badgers. Yeah.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts.
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it.
I'm a
You
bird.
only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us in fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs. Ouch.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education of the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Playing against the type of the goblin makes hell
Here you are.
Goblin is just a coward. I would agree.
Nice.
Yeah. Playing against the type, you know. Yeah.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Ricky, I think you're just gonna enjoy the stream and not bother the
Thank
day.
you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Yes? Yeah, I'm just wondering. Can we get sketched?
This way.
You know how much of ass he is right when he gets home.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
So are these suits of armor actually supposed to be like actual security or like just...
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
Fair enough. Well, we did see, we did see enchanted ones at Gringotts, so, you know. Also, anybody who's watching who's offended at me mixing up the key names, I only read the first 3 books, not a fucking...
Why don't you cast Revelio on this
Revelio.
and see what
I
details
am
the
not
field
nowhere
guide
near
can
the
give.
best in those. So, bear with me, alright? I'm a super nerd about this stuff.
Yeah, most of my knowledge, which is from people like Movie Flame as well as the movies.
Clever.
We've completed 1%.
Yep. Going into gear real quick. Oops, wrong thing.
And don't worry, Ricky, I'm also keeping an eye on the document as well. A man can do multiple things at once.
Yes, he can.
Yes, we have a beige scarf.
Yep.
Oh, God, we got Toby.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Revelio.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
So you will continue to walk ever so slowly.
Let me. Woman, you are not that sick. Let me.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use blue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Oh, something.
Ah, dears.
Teleportation.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Revelio.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
I maybe recommend it.
Why are you waiting for me to recommend it?
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect.
I'm just being
Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you'll enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we're lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Head in charge of our students' education in that regard.
In about 500 years, it'll be the darkness within the walls.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops
I don't know what time period.
You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but
I can't take you seriously with that trophy, Harry. I'm sorry.
Almost precisely
I don't know what a
Professor
trophy
Fig
is.
said.
What you're wearing?
Speak of the devil, Professor Fig.
That
Who
doesn't
gives
help
us the
me.
big burning?
Oh?
Yes.
That
You
black
seem
cat's
to have
still the
provided our
trophy.
new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there,
Can't
Professor.
take you seriously with
They've
that.
a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
I have learned a new thing.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you
I
chose to
also
fly
learned today
in
what a
a
barbag was.
dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Although unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely
I
on
will
you,
say
Professor
yes
Fig, to explain the
and no.
details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
You will see.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Yep. Anyway, we go into gear. Battle 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, fuck you, cheers.
Change appearance. Invisible headwear. Meaning I still get the boost.
Now that's a clever feature, I'm not gonna lie.
That's pretty.
Clever.
Yep.
Ooh, snazzy. I like it. Harry's got that fucking drip going. Let's fucking go.
Yep. I was laughing at some of these.
Okay. Oh my god. Wait, there's a bird mask.
Yep.
Strike terror to what? A mouse? Birdman. We're Harvey Birdman now, apparently. Hey, headwear. You can check out headwear.
Change
You can
appearance.
check out headwear, Harry. Handwear.
Oh, my bad.
Handwear.
My boob.
Yes, your boob. What we got here? Charms, and what's the other one? Green does not fit with you.
Dark art gloves.
There ain't dark art gloves. Still
I
works.
like the black blue one's better.
Wait, go back to hats. Back to headwear.
We have this.
Okay. Bit better. Dark arts. I guess we're a red coat now. But we are a shiny red coat now. What's the last one?
I like how the little weird whatever it's called essentially has jiggle. Yeah, it has jiggle physics.
You know what? Let's keep it with the jiggle. Let's keep the jiggle physics. Let's go with the tassel. Go with the koofy. I really like it. That I can take you more seriously because you look like a proper nerd. Not like you're going off to be an Irish rover.
Irish rover.
I'm sorry, you look like a London newsboy the other one. How the fuck am I supposed to take you seriously as a fucking wizard in a goddamn flat cap? You're either a London newsboy or you're going to play a round of golf.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little receptive.
I'm
That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead.
Is everything all right, Ricky?
It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guides map? Unfold it and have a look.
Oh, that's what you're doing, okay. Forgive me if I was confused. Okay.
Definitely better to track the
The
sun.
map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may
Probably
hinge on the magic you are able to
Probably dad
master
or
within these
grandfather.
walls.
I mean, 100
Yeah,
years
because
ago.
the current one, the current one's fucking
Rebellion.
or doing that shit.
Yep. Honestly, before I figured out about the charm compass spell, which is up on the D-pad, I got lost several times in this frickin' castle.
I mean,
It's LA. This place is a freaking maze.
it is a castle, so that is about right.
And this is because we don't see the moving staircase thing. This is before they installed the moving staircase.
Well, yeah, it's like 100 years in the
Here.
past.
Behind you. There is an open seat here.
No, that doesn't. Well, they've certainly updated this fucking room.
Hello,
since then.
I am Nettie.
That thing.
So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
It does make sense by colliding.
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that you will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms?
The guy in the main series, you
Anyone?
gotta make him at least somewhat.
Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed by partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
there are floating
Akio.
book pages, which is why he chose to go for this one first.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
I don't know why I did that one after the after me.
I like this guy.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree.
Charming.
So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm
Can't
to a
deny
good
this.
test?
You set me up for that one. The
So
color
why don't we have our new
changes
student
depending
start us
on
off?
which house you pick.
Just so that I pay attention to.
Because, like, if you notice, I'm a
Very simply,
Ravenclaw,
cast
and
Accio on one of
Ravenclaw
Accio's
is
and
worth
relinquish your
50
gem.
points.
Excellent control there. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marble, that's it! Splendid! Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
I feel this is a Wizarding World version of some of them. I
What's
just
the-
don't know what it is. Thank you.
I see you're gonna knock her off, right?
Well, I was going to attempt to, but I kind of got short beat. But the fact that we both got 50 points on that.
You need to knock her off next time, Harry. Come on. Perfect time for it. There you go. That one. Knock her off.
Well played.
Come on, stay, you bitch. Yes.
There we go.
Yeah.
Damn it, it doesn't.
I might have given
perfect
her
score.
100, but
Remarkable.
I have 150.
Win.
A perfect score.
Remarkable.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Ravenclaw, yeah, that's what I know. You bullshit with Gryffindor this year.
Yep.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Hey, enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
What's this?
Now we got boxy moves to fuck around with.
Well, knock both of us off.
Here we go.
Well, it's still an equal score.
That is how it's done.
No knock above the others, there.
Excellent control there.
We're still tied.
Let us do this.
You're gonna have to make sure you don't. be easy. They need to knock them off just to get them.
Lost that one, but
Not
oh
to
well.
worry.
You dingo bird.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Ouagadougou a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking.
Indeed.
I do miss Ouagadougou, but I'm glad to be here at Hogwarts. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Yes.
Of course, you can use
A word, if you would.
if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Vesta. You know it won't work on humans.
Revelio. You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
I'm going to kick your ass.
Tracking this quest.
Hello. How's your first day coming along?
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Yep. Let's be smug.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronin's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
Quest log. See now, I was going the wrong way.
Notice how you have superior.
I still don't know what that term means.
That means your clothing.
Well, that I mean I know that. I'm talking like how that terminology came to be. You have to wonder that.
Revelio.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Irish Phoenix.
Just looking around.
Is that all you've got?
Professor
I feel bad for
perhaps you'd be good enough to
Sebastian's
blast each other to pieces in your
Specifically his
own
last
time.
name.
I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how
But yeah, the
an old
character
woman like
Sebastian,
me
his last name is
took up the
Swallow.
largest poachering in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little.
Go ahead.
Today we will review a spell that saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso. A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Brute? No?
They're 50 years.
One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
I do kind of like how they make you trace sort of the actual.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Indeed. Did it have a green cape because it's supposed to be a Slytherin?
Probably. That is Slytherin green.
Yep.
Let us begin with a basic cast.
Yes, Slytherin green.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent. Levioso. Good. Now, well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair
I hope you'll feel welcome.
Levioso, basic cast, and Protego.
Let's hope
You
you
may
can
begin.
swallow this loss.
You lost the previous contest. You already got
The Levioso. Good sport. I know. Lucky. Nothing lucky about it. This can't be your first duel. Protego, let's just say
You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you,
And
Professor.
also, besides,
Glad to have the
technically,
opportunity
when
to
it
practice.
comes
If
to
what
that
I've seen today is
Wizarding
any
Shuffleboard,
indication, we can
since we only
expect
played
great
2 rounds,
things from you.
it's a draw.
I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. Class is
I
dismissed.
like her too, I'm gonna be honest.
Indeed.
Hey, to be fair, this is before canonically, I believe, the position was cursed. So hey, she gets to keep her job.
And not die.
Nice work.
They are horrific
Or
death.
another horrible thing happened to her.
Yep.
Alright, Sally,
I
what you
enjoyed
got
that.
for us?
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice.
I
It
thought
felt
it was
more like I was
swallow.
dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so
I
deft with
swear,
the
like
law.
when
Then
you
again,
talked in an earlier
perhaps this wasn't your
cutscene, there is a
first
second
duel.
W earlier on.
Well, looks like you're going to swallow
In fact, it
some
was.
humble pie.
Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you apply to be a perfect fit for a certain
being smug.
exclusive, unsanctioned dueling
Oh, hear
organization.
me, that fucking cunt. Got it.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Rattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
A thing or two about the people you're fucking trying to go after. There's a very thing to fucking do.
Yep.
People will know how to bend the rules without breaking them.
Indeed.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling.
Yeah,
I
no,
prefer to
obviously,
keep things
you're going to
friendly.
take casualties in that regard. Okay, these people, some of these people might go off the deep end. Absolutely.
Just
Well,
exploring
I'm
the
also
room.
hoping the people you did train to do this shit as well also got those people as well.
Yep.
It's an uncaring thing, but it's a reality big picture. And also, again, for every Slytherin that make your fucking rogue, how many goddamn Gryffindors are there gonna be there? Gonna be more than one to go after them.
Indeed.
And that's even if the Gryffindors get all the Slytherin will be lucky that the Gryffindor, if the Slytherin gets a hold of them.
Yep.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Transfiguration.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
That was great than the second movie.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hackett and Rowan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streamer. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learnt. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
And no, people, they don't need me.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asks that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the rooms with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Lance Iona. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Fucking nowhere, just fucking blindsides everybody.
Yeah.
We are that.
Because I'm choosing this one just because I find her voice funny.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students.
I'm aware of how that makes me sound. I do not care.
She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables.
Rookwood?
A rather
I have no problem with that.
local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Besides, if we're gonna get involved with Slytherin, we can do that in the Slytherin campaign. We can get involved with Sebastian in a different campaign, can't we?
Oh, we're still gonna wind up being involved with him later.
Oh, fuck. This is why you do not trust Slytherin. It's also why
there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
Why is it
Seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. Revelio.
I can't. So basically, 10th edition, so make it 10th edition. 40K, I cast go.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying pig is.
Like I said, I cast gun.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant.
preliminary tasks worth?
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Thank you. It is a tool.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue.
Repair.
It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it to
Repair.
Really quick. You do it as many times as you want.
Alright, now we're getting the magical boomstick.
What am I
That's the
missing?
ancient magic.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment.
Lenora.
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more
So
to
they
this.
think you're a toilet?
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
To be fair, it is a very Ravenclaw.
Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
That was a bit of an odd person.
This looks like the location from the painting. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. Accio!
I can go back and get the moth, but
Perhaps I need to keep casting Lumos on it.
Now, this one, while I have figured out how to open the door, I actually don't know how the puzzle works. I admit I look online for this one. I still don't actually understand how this puzzle works.
Lumos.
Not the one I'm doing, but that weird door with the symbols around it.
Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
There she is. Up there.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I'm afraid I can't tell you, Lenora.
Surely you jest.
You should have worked it out on your own.
You have nerve. Especially since I'm the one who told you about it in the first
You
place.
are a fucking dick. You
Imagine solving a riddle that
Consider it a learning opportunity.
Oh, you're being
Yeah, pretty much.
Fuck you being Big Harry.
Well, how is she supposed to learn? Or if I just give her the answer?
He's gonna be something once we get to the Slytherin campaign.
But seriously, how is she supposed to learn if if I just give her the answers?
I guess. But he's gonna be. Viewers, you think he's gonna be a dick now? Wait till we get to the Slytherin campaign. He is going to be a biblically accurate Slytherin.
Biblically accurate. We shall see.
I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own thing.
But I mean that I literally do not know because
I've been looking forward to it.
We aren't in the Slytherin campaign. We're in the Ravenclaw
I
campaign.
intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
Like, I don't know what I'll choose to do. Like, legitimately, not trying to be a smartass.
You're trying to be a smartass right now.
I know. No, I'm talking about when it comes to the answer of I really don't know what I'll do when I do the Slytherin campaign.
Fair enough. What a wonderful day to talk with me.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy butting in the village.
By the way,
The
yes, I
timing
just
of
jumped
Professor
into
Weasley's owl was
the fountain because I was too lazy to walk around.
I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective
What
when
do
your
you think
mother
I
was the
am?
one who elected that you take it. Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas, but that's one of the few
I'm a
times of
house
year
elf with
I would
clothing.
rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I do not
Ironically,
go
I'm
around snow.
me and Nick here are the tallest of the three of us.
Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lesbian flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
Sounds like a thing I don't respect your age. Like, we literally do.
Metaphorically, I look up, but physically, I look down.
Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if
You don't know how to respond to the fact that metaphorically I look up, do
hippogriffs had
you?
been spotted nearby.
Now,
You think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students. As the name implies,
Why is it off limits?
Indeed.
the professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin. I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learned a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
Ricky, why do you think legitimately, why would you think I was Slytherin?
How are you settling in? I remember when my was feeling quite strange. Everything was so
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
Is that
Am I right? The Shadow Lord's in Michelle?
Yes.
the question?
Mr. Moon! He is a Hogwarts captain. Looks a bit worse for wear. Having a time with
Pleasure. You might want to turn back this line. Turn and run.
Is everything alright, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy, guys. Ugly and airy. And terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I must say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
Look, I'm sorry. The ideal role for Slytherin is that they are the people who know best what corruption
And here we are.
what evil
It
and
is hard to
corruption
know where
looks
to
like.
start.
So they're the ones that
The
really
Three
and
Broomsticks is the place for planting. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose the favorite shop here. It changes with every
I
visit.
chose to pet the kitty.
I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade.
You're not a complete monster.
Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, sparkles, some seeds, and...
A new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a
We
little
cannot
as
troll
well.
them with the
Experience
answer.
Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are
Just
finished.
giving up the ghost, you asshole.
Enjoy
I didn't know you
yourself.
said
I'll see
it.
you soon.
Apologies.
Let's
I don't know why
go.
am I tired of this show.
Let's go with getting the wand first.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
As the song once said, give me the wand.
I'll be right with. Ah, it's you.
Hey, Bench, you back there?
Just a moment, please.
Oh, that's funny.
Hello, sir. I'm looking
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes,
Nope.
about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerald Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world.
And look at that
Pleasure to meet you. Truly.
And look at
Let's find you
just
the
the
perfect
top
wand, shall we?
at the center of his balding head.
No, not you. Ah, yes. Yes. Half a core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a
10.5
try.
inches, that's a big boy.
Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry.
By the way, like with the house, if you in the Hogwarts fan thing have a wand,
A rare
you
wood, 13
actually
3/4 inches,
can
dragon
get it
heart
as a
string.
default here too. But you can always customize
Let's
the
give
wand.
this one a try.
A rare wood? Ooh, that's a really big fucking
Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. about the plague thing.
The witch is like a big wand.
Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are.
My theory on why it's so hard for him to find a wand is because the wands are reacting to the ancient magic.
I think you might be the one.
Which is a further problem.
Take it.
Yep. But if you notice that they don't describe it, that's good. You can actually create your own. But yeah, this is the wand that when I took a little test on the Hogwarts fan thing, I forget what it's called. This is what I got.
Holly, Dragon Heartstrings, Presley Swooshy, and Fortina. Big boy.
You can change the wand style and appearance. For example,
curious indeed.
Oh, a soft spiral black.
Check the brown.
How intriguing.
Never mind. I like the brown.
I like the black one.
Yes.
Curious indeed.
It is Harry's dreams, so he can do it. Black brown now. Black.
What do you think?
Plus, it goes with the motif of the coloring scheme my outfit has right now.
Very true.
Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
Unfortunately, there is no Patronus
imagine
spell.
so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic.
Meaning
and
that
the
I will
bond
not
between
be
you
summoning
and
a
your
rhino.
wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Opportunity not having the Patronus spell. The Patronus spell not being in this game is a massive missed opportunity. Dude, I would have loved it. I am shocked they didn't bother with DLC with this game.
Same.
Like, come on. Hell, have the balls to goddamn come up with take obscure spells in the lore and do something with them.
Indeed.
Like, come on. What are you waiting for? Print money.
Yeah.
You don't think I wouldn't buy it for this game? Hell yeah, they would. Alright, next up.
Tomes and Scrolls.
Inquiring mind.
Rebellion.
Just looking to see if there's any pages in this area. Actually, never looked at that. Let's see what's up here. Again, secret. Indeed, very secrety. Also, I just noticed a flying book. Book page.
There we go. Right there. The chest.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
Yep.
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing.
Indeed.
Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I too seen it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts we need. A potting table and a potion station. Yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Is there fucking anything you could really buy?
Not at the moment.
Yeah. Oh no.
And now, let's see.
We need to go to Magic Meat and Pippin's Potions.
Yep. Which means let's go to the potions next.
Okay.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Rebellion.
That has a chest.
Darksmith attire. Let's see what that looks like. It will be under outfit.
I was gonna say, you got nose that or something?
Oh no, I noticed it did. And now, just that. This is what the outfit will look like without the robe. But I say we keep the robe.
Yes. Yeah. The road just sells the look.
Rebellion.
Yeah, exactly.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it before. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she's in the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
expired gorilla's milk, Nick.
It might, just out of professional pride.
Yeah.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Up top, so I guess there's the.
I like how one of the items that you can both buy and find is called Stench of the Dead.
It's just a skull.
Yeah, just straight up. Yeah, just straight up Stench of the Dead. Like, that is a hilarious name for an item.
There, now gotta get. Alright, now the last one. There we go.
I got stuck on a rock on the bridge.
Well, hello there.
That was funny. That's embarrassing.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Tinsdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neat. I keep the carts out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm in the way inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Well, it's gotta get them somewhere, let's be fair here.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty.
Right, where we get the Chinese motion catch?
Oh, I took it.
Magic cart. Damn, we're like a hair off of fucking level 25. Now then.
Revelio.
Barbershop. A green
chest.
Yep, with a green hat inside.
I don't know they're just like, yeah, no, sure, go take my stuff.
Yeah. What is this, Legend
Take
of...
this lady's fucking hat.
What is this, Legend of Zelda? Gotta do a quick thing before I talk. There we go.
Get the flute player.
I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favourite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
Nope. Armor.
Walk away from the building! Away from the village!
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
I like his doors.
Goodness, a second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Probably quite.
Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Not like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Yep.
Accio. Repairer.
A moment in
Oops, I see you. Well,
Get the fuck.
Repairer.
Get the fuck back here. Maybe we get more time from the fucking school.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
indeed.
Funny how that works.
Yeah.
I guess the plan is damage fucking goddamn quick at this thing to go by.
Indeed.
Like you never have.
Repairer.
Casually fixing all this shit?
Yeah.
You just fixed a house. And
Yeah.
you're supposed to do this.
Yeah.
Dude, Voldemort would get clapped by this character.
Revelio.
In the modern day.
Yep.
Like,
We were just talking about you.
but they're a fifth year. They're a late bloomer.
Now this chest I will not be able to open at the moment.
Really?
Yeah, it requires the invisibility charm.
Oh, because there's the eye.
Yep. See, I walk close to it, and it latches while giving me the fuck you face.
Revelio.
But there's the other chest, though.
Yep.
I see. Ricky, do you see?
Hello, sir. I don't believe we met.
Allow me to introduce myself. Augustus Hill, Clothia extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting
Like I
the
said, what is this, Legend of Zelda? Are you, is he supposed to be
England deserves an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's Whistleware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect it's only your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes. In thanks for what you did today.
How much hair gel do you think this guy puts in his hair?
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now let's
What
try
was
this.
that voice
How
track?
much do you think? Like, you know that isn't fucking done by magic. He fucking puts hair gel in that gel. Look how fucking shiny that fucking is. You're not getting that way through fucking magic.
Select cloak and robe. Now before you guys get up and eat, there's a thing that you can do.
Oh, you can get the design on it, right?
Yep.
Excellent.
Of course, I'm going to buy the mysterious corduroy.
Because it's better.
Yep. As well as... Well, I'm not going to sell
a
it.
couple things.
Not yet.
What an extraordinary introduction to
Don't have
Hogwarts.
enough or
I would
need
say
for
that
anything
we,
to buy at
and
the
you in
moment.
particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just down this way then.
Let's get
Rebellion.
fucking bastard. Hey, the university experience.
Yep. Now, first, let's go into headwear.
Okay.
In order to get that to boost some of my stats. Then change the appearance back, because I don't think the green works with him.
No, it doesn't. I do like that function though.
Indeed. Oh yeah, we also have an Azkaban prisoner cloak. Or coat.
I see.
As well as a Charms Professor robe. But I like this one.
The fanatic. Let's fucking go. One. We know that one yet. Damn.
Legendary gloves.
And then we get.
Oops, hold on. I didn't check on something else with challenges.
Got a couple things actually.
Next up, go back to gear. Check.
Gear.
Apparently I don't have it yet. Let's check on inventory then. Just again checking out this stuff. Collect.
Yeah, you can use L1 and R1 to look through these things, right?
That's enough checking things out for now. Let's go here and then one of Cross wants to talk to Luke and we'll deal with that once we finish with this.
At your leisure.
Yeah, we should get the ancient magic stuff, shouldn't we?
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, the honor. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
shady man in a top.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go. Like, he hates wizards. He dies.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Rodrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Demon Coffins. I knew I'd seen him somewhere.
Indeed.
Quickly, let's get inside the three broomsticks.
Kicking the shit out of a bunch of people, aren't we?
Probably.
It's a treat to see you, Lord Gog. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well.
It is kind of nice that they do show, like, ghosts,
No,
like, not
what can
like
I-
fucking goblins, but fucking evil.
There's a face I haven't seen before.
Indeed.
It's my first time here.
Yeah, like,
Welcome.
you're dealing with a
Butterbeer's on the...
group of fucking.
Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... untimely.
I should fucking hope not trolls happening on the ring.
Was that Lord I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm not here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
I'm still on that one. Got it.
Rebellion.
Charming Cloak. The down arrow means that it would actually lower the stats that I have, so not gonna bother with it.
Rebellion.
Oh wait, that's outside. And this is a locked door. I do not have Alamamora.
I am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Brookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
Again, it's also very telling that Ragnarok's not willing to attack Hogwarts, because, you know, why the fuck would you do that? It's a terrible idea. Yes, let's go to a place that's being taught by some of the most powerful wizards in fucking England. That's a...
Indeed. Brilliant idea. Brilliant.
I mean, we all saw what it took for, to attack the place.
Indeed.
Revelio.
Just looking around real quick. Don't remember that I rebellioed this room.
Here's just nothing.
Gotta talk to Figaro.
Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locker we found in Gringotts.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna get off.
Okie dokie.
You guys have a good one. Have fun with the stream.
Indeed.
Night.
How is Ricky?
When she's in the bathroom, and we'll be right back.
Protego.
My boo.
Revelio. Revelio.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in cross wands, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Aw, he's so good. Oh wait, you're not the same person. I was like, never mind.
Protego. Accio.
Expulso!
There goes my wager.
wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Ones victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help.
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map? Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Revelio.
Sorry about that.
You are a Gouda. How you doing?
Good.
Are you enjoying this so far?
Yeah. It's really nice. Really cool.
Indeed.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Serona and the patrons and the 3 broomsticks not intervened.
This is great news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared.
Yes.
Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Well, I think this is a good syntax. You guys want to come over and put on that? Okay.
Sure. Our friend Nick has already given you guys the farewell salute.
So, see you back, bus.
Yep. Just going to do a quick little doot that.